All right, y'all, it is a Friday after work, and I am going to check out what cavers call a nerd hole. Now, this cave that I'm going to is only listed as being just under 200 feet long, so it's not a very long cave. I am by myself today, and I'm going to talk about that with y'all guys in just a moment. Ow, crap, that hurt. Oh, these briars are not kidding. Some of these are super. Now, am I by myself? Yes, but I know what I'm getting into. I know my limits, and I'm making informed decisions today. This is only a 200-foot long cave, so let's go check it out. And these woods are super thick with the briars too, y'all. Ow. Look at these everywhere. They're really big. So I've finally gotten up high enough to get out of that thick brush. I'm about 200 feet from the cave. Finally starting to see a little bit more limestone as well. Okay, so this cave has two entrances. One is a lower spring entrance, which I'm pretty sure I see right down there. I see water coming out. So the upper entrance is probably right here in front of me. Let's check. Let's see. So I found this right here where this water is just seeping out of the ground. But obviously this is not my cave. Okay, I definitely think I found the lower entrance right over here for all this water. This is actually quite a bit of water coming out. Looks like somebody's even getting water out of it. Let's go right up here. So you can see people have been getting water out here for a long time. This is an old metal pipe, and that's a newer PVC type pipe. Let's see if we can get a little closer. Definitely don't want to go in there. That's a lot of water coming out of there. I'm gonna go try to find the upper entrance. All right, y'all. I think I found it right there. Looks a little small, but it's fitting the bill for the description and the picture I saw. So let's go check it out. All right, so this cave was discovered in 2019, and it was actually dug open. Let's see if I can put my head down there. Let's see what I'm getting into. I don't know, I might just have to go feet first. Let's see. All right, I'm just gonna pull back into this hole. Oh, okay. All right. Wow. Ow. It opens up actually. I'm gonna be able to stand up. Wow, actually really nice. So that's the hole right there I came in. Let's just take a look around here real quick. Nothing goes that way. Yeah, check that out. Let's go see what we got. Now, again, I just want to say I don't advocate caving alone, but Jason does know where I am. I have a lot of experience. This is just a little nerd hole. So don't freak out on me, y'all. Let's go check out this cave. Oh, kind of slick. Ooh, very muddy. We've got some old formations right there. I can hear the water down there. That's where it's going out that lower entrance. Formation there. Some of these are still active. And that one's kind of interesting looking. Unfortunately, that one looks like it was broke off, but it is growing back. Oh wow, lots of crickets over here. So far, this has been a nice little nerd hole cave. Oh wow, there's lots of raccoon poop on the ground. You can see some raccoon poop right there that's got a whole bunch of fungus growing on it. Ugh. A lot more crickets right there. This is a nice formation. I think it's going to end up here in this little pocket. Some type of little spider webs right there. Actually quite a bit of these webs. Interesting. Were these from some type of spiders? Were these from some type of glowworms? What caused these webs? Very interesting. So I believe the narrative said down here in the water passage there was some really nice flowstone. So I may have to get my feet wet, y'all. Wow. I'm gonna see if I can do this without getting my feet wet, but probably not. There we go. Oh wow, I just saw something really neat. The water is squirting out a hole in that remstone dam right there. That's crazy looking. That's how the water, it's not going over the dam, it's coming through that little hole right there. Some nice formations right there. See if we can keep going. Oh, I see the nice remstone dams now. There they are. those are pretty. There's a lot of crickets on the ceiling above me. Look at all these. Now, I do know that the passage, it says it sumps up there and just about 20 feet, and I can actually see where the water's coming from under a small ledge. So I'm not gonna crawl up in there because it'll just get me completely soaked and there's just no reason for it. But what I am gonna do right here, y'all, is I'm gonna turn the lights out and show you what it's like in total darkness in a cave. Let's see, let's turn this one off. And then this one. Oh, a cricket just went for a ride. Woo, I think he's dead. He got too much water. All right, let's head out of here, y'all. What a beautiful cave this was. Watch my hair. So I think I can actually just crawl back right through here instead of going through where the water was. Alrighty. All right, y'all, I have seen everything I can see in this 180 something foot long cave, so I'm gonna head out of here. It's a Friday night. Gotta go to the grocery store, get ready for the weekend. You can actually still see the entrance right up there. I'll go squeeze out of it. Probably not very many people have ever been in this cave since it was just discovered in 2019. So the entrance is actually sucking in air today because it's cooler outside than it is on the surface. And so with the lower entrance, it's sucking air in here and blowing it out the lower entrance where the water's coming out. Oh, it's a little slopey. Gravity is working against me. Okay. All right. Back on the surface with enough time to enjoy a beautiful sunset behind me, y'all. Happy caving. All right, let's get a hike on. Try to get back to the truck before it gets dark. You know what, it just occurred to me? This is not logging damage all around me, all these trees, all this destruction. This is actually from a tornado. You can see right here debris from houses, and then there's another piece over there. And I had forgotten that a few years back there had actually been a tornado here, and it really messed up these woods. Look how thick this is. Just trying to walk through it. Alrighty. Looks like there's somewhat of a trail right here. Maybe I can stay out of the briars this time.